This past week, a lot of WWE wrestlers started getting released, similar to what happens every year in the WWE. A total of 21 wrestlers have been released this past week, so far. WWE has stated the reasons why these wrestlers were released, and it's because of cost-cutting measures, which is sort of weird considering they just landed a $1 billion contract with SmackDown on the USA Network. The following wrestlers who were released are Mustafa Ali, who was scheduled to actually wrestle Dominic Mysterio at NXT No Mercy; Rick Boogs, Aaliyah, Elias, Riddick Moss, Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, Emma, Dabba-Kato, Dana Brooke, Mansoor, Mace, Quincy Elliott, Shanky, Yulisa Leon, Kevin Ventura Cortez, Ike Manjiro, Brooklyn Barlow, Bryson Montana, and two of the most shocking out of these releases were Dolph Ziggler and Matt Riddle. There was also some rumors that LA Knight was released. Now there's good reason for these speculations because LA Knight hasn't been seen on live television for an entire week now. He didn't show up on SmackDown, and he also wasn't seen on Raw. So comes the question, was LA Knight released from the WWE? LA Knight was initially scheduled to be part of the last segment of the show on SmackDown, leading to significant creative changes late in the day. But the real reason LA Knight wasn't a part of SmackDown this past week is because he was forced to miss the show because he tested positive for COVID-19. He had to leave the arena as soon as he tested positive for a medical issue. PW Insider also reported that LA Knight gave WWE permission to share his status. The original plan for SmackDown was for LA Knight to come to the rescue of John Cena, who was on the receiving end of a brutal attack from the Bloodline. This would have placed Knight in the main event slot alongside the 16-time world champion, Cena. The intended storyline would have ended there. Furthermore, there were plans for LA Knight and John Cena to team up against the Bloodline in a post-show dark match. However, due to Knight's medical issue and subsequent absence from the event, these plans had to be altered. According to Dave Meltzer of F4W Online, WWE informed the fans who attended the show that LA Knight wasn't going to appear and offered refunds. This is a noteworthy action because WWE typically announces a no-show only if it involves major stars like Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. The fact that WWE took this step for LA Knight suggests that the higher-ups in the company consider him a top-level star. Dave Meltzer also mentioned that WWE went a step further by informing media outlets about LA Knight's absence on Friday, which is an unusual move. This indicates that WWE wanted to ensure that the information about Knight not appearing on the show was widely known, which is not a common practice in the industry.